Hello, Sahib. This is just a brief demo. I wanted to show you. You asked a question about how I can even see what's happening with the sniffer. So the easiest way, and you might know this already, but I thought I'd show you real quick on a little demo. But if you go to Configure underneath APM, and then you go to Traffic Capture, what you'll see under there is that you can do monitored IP addresses. And monitored IP addresses let you build a list of the IP addresses that we're bringing traffic in from. But what you can do is when you change your sniffer, you can hit this discover button. Now, a couple of things to look for in this discover. This is going to show you all the traffic that's coming in and going out of the sniffer. So one of the things you want to pay attention to here is if you're getting the right IP addresses, like you mentioned, the IP addresses of your Siebel traffic. And then what you want to make sure is you have client packets and server packets. A lot of times what we'll just see is server packets, or we'll only see client packets from certain machines. So you want to make sure that you see that information coming in. Now, one thing before you do this, I want to make mention. I said I'd tell you one thing, but let me go ahead and do something else. So if you have special ports that they're coming on, before you click on this discover, you need to specify the ports. Now the default ports we look for is 80 and 8080, we look for HTTP, and 443 we look for HTTPS. But I have another app that's running on port 7003, so I had to come in here and I had to add that port and tell it to look for HTTP on port 7003. So if you have any ports that aren't non-standard ports, make sure you specify them in here before you go to monitored IP addresses and then do a discover. So that's just a quick little tip on how you can interface with your network guys to tell them whether you're seeing traffic or not. This is the easiest way to do that without getting into the command line and doing packet analysis and those types of things. So hopefully this helps, and if not, I'm sure David or I, if you need help, can clear it up on Monday. Have a good weekend.